Welcome back to Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, and we are rewatching the Sergeant Bird cutscene because it's somewhat humorous and I fucked up on the editing. For those of you that noticed this last part, that watermark up there is for the video driver that I'm using on my emulator. Yes, it is a DirectX 6. It is a DirectX 6 driver.
Da da da. DirectX. Sergeant Bird.
Hi, Isabel. Yes, and Sergeant Bird's first name is
Oh
James.
my god. James Bird?
Yes, his name is James Bird.
They call me. The name is Bird. James Bird.
James Bird.
You gotta be kidding me.
The thing is, there's a better secret agent trope played later in the game. So
Cat witches.
yes, cat witches. Now there is a skill point that you can get here by blowing up all of the windows. I recommend you do that, but you save it for after you've taken some damage.
Will there be no end to the silliness?
No, dude, this is a Spyro game. There's always more silliness. Yet more cat witches.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
This is a three stage mini game. The first two stages are just with the cat witches.
Oh, so you have to stop the cats from ramming into you.
Yes.
No. They're so fast.
A majority of the time, however, you can just line up your shots as they're charging at you, so it's not actually all that difficult to get through this.
But you do. Okay, so you are destroying the windows right now.
Yeah, so I can get the skill point.
Fucking cats. Cats with hats.
And now the floors become acid, or acid water, one of the two.
They even turn the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, be careful.
Ah, ooze. I wonder if it's the mutagen kind of ooze.
Oh, this looks more like this looks more like the repulsion gel from Portal 2.
I like Portal 2. I've not actually played it though.
I haven't played.
And now they have the ability to shoot magic at us while they're flying.
As if it wasn't hard enough already. So now they don't have to wait to ram you; they just shoot you.
Thankfully, Sergeant Bird does have copious amounts of invincibility frames after he takes damage.
Yeah, seriously, because you got like one cat after another firing their shit at you.
Yay, we won.
James, I knew you weren't the leader of the Hummingbird Resistance Movement for nothing.
The Hummingbird Resistance Movement.
You forgot about that, didn't you? That's his homeworld. Hi, Abby.
Right now, menace.
Well, they are a menace. Alright. With the Sergeant Bird level done, now we have to go and find my least favorite part of Charmed Ridge.
Saving the.
So, you know how Spyro has the ability to consume small objects and then fall off cliffs?
Well, it's not one of his finest qualities, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, he has another ability associated with consuming objects. Mainly the ability to spit them out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say eat shit and die.
No. Although he can do that, I actually think his digestive system is a bit resistant to feces. Not a lot resistant, but a bit, you know. I mean, he has glands to breathe fire, so I'm hoping he's at least somewhat resistant to feces.
Well, whatever you do, if he says excuse me, you have to leave the room. No, when he says excuse me, he doesn't have to go anywhere. You have to go.
Yeah. So after we collect a bit more of the treasure in this area, and once again test out that our fire does not work on metal.
So who are the Rhinox like allied with?
The Rhinox are allied specifically with the Sorceress.
So they're allied with the cat wizards?
No, well, yeah, but that's because the cat wizards bought them.
Right.
Here we go. This particular minigame. I hate this one.
I want to be the first.
This is the Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack and the Beanstalk story.
I was gonna say.
Some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bag
Unfortunately, Moneybags is here, but we don't get to see him.
that I can't make them do anything. You can have it.
The salesman told me they would work. They were very expensive.
So Spyro has the ability to eat and spit out these seeds, and when you put these seeds in these piles of dirt, they grow into different plants. Yellow seeds grow into these dandelion blossoming things, whereas the pink seeds grow into these bouncy mushrooms.
Which is strange because mushrooms don't grow from seeds.
Yes, mushrooms grow from spores. We can ignore that. We can ignore that for the sake of simplicity in game design, dude.
Simplicity, yes. Recognizable lore, yes. But incorrect biology? Now you've lost me.
Oh, and you can revert the plants to seeds just by flaming them. Completing this when you're like 8 or 9 years old is a bitch. This intro section here, pretty simple. You know, you only have 2 options. It's pretty easy to see that where they want you to go, and getting the bonus treasure is rather simple. But you'll notice that we've already been in this segment of the level for like 45 seconds to a minute, and yeah, I'm already frustrated at it.
It sucks that you have to keep doing this for one thing. I feel like that was a design oversight. Spyro, maybe some of that could have been automated, but then you wouldn't be able to take that automation to other identical segments like this.
Well, there are no identical segments like this. This is the only time that we actually use this, and I'm thinking way far ahead here. I'm not actually supposed to be down here again.
Can you jump while you have a seed in your mouth?
Can't figure out
Okay.
Yes.
what to do next. We can always
If you can't figure out what to do, you can always pick up this here encyclopedia.
got me.
That's how I found out that seeds have to go in the ground first.
So what encyclopedia is that? Encyclopedic Knowledge for Dummies?
Yes. Because Jack is a dumb.
You know, the For Dummies line of books has actually got a lot of interesting titles.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of one. Yeah, I mean, they have I don't want to say every subject, but they have a lot of subjects for dummies. There are a lot of dummies in the world.
I am one
We
of
are
them.
trying to sell you and them all the rest of them books. To remind them of how dumb they are.
Oh, and of course, Jack can just super jump up here.
I found this egg on the way up.
It exhausted him. See how tired he is?
We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top.
Here is the first of 2 eggs for this part. There are 3 eggs in this area, 2 of which are from the minigame, and one... actually, I think that's not an egg, that's just more treasure.
You've been doing great so far.
That was a missed Frankenstein opportunity.
I know.
Yeah.
I could have made a Frankenstein
Yeah.
joke, but I chose not to.
Not exactly the best child-friendly book. Actually, I think the appropriate age for Frankenstein is probably between, like, I'd say 13 plus. That story gets kind of graphic.
Alright, so here we are attempting to spit these mushroom spores up there.
See, children would have a hard time with this because you have to think in terms of what the game expects you, and that is, it's like playing leapfrog with the seeds, really.
Yep. So no, you don't have to go into the sniper mode, but it helps a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, for example, you could accidentally fire this seed off the edge of the level.
If you do that, the seed actually bounces back to
Oh,
you.
it bounces back. It doesn't just respawn.
Yeah. collect the treasure first, and then we'll go after the puzzle.
Can Spyro do is there anything that Spyro can't do while he has a seed in his mouth?
He cannot spit fire.
Oh.
But that should
That
be
should
obvious.
be obvious.
You know.
Yes.
Otherwise, no. Spyro doesn't have any limitations on his abilities.
Already, I'm starting to notice how the back and forth crap with this level can get annoying. Because you gotta go forward, plant the seed, then you go back, you get the seed in the back, you put that forward, then you get the seed that was in the new back, and then you bring it to the new front, and so on.
So how many new boys on the block sections, new kids on the blocks jokes can you actually make in this
Zero.
time? Oh.
I don't know. I can't say by name any works from New Kids on the Block.
Well, neither can I.
Actually, every time I try to think of New Kids on the Block, I think of the Jackson 5.
I end up thinking of Aaron Carter.
Yeah. So, not the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Bounce. I wonder who invented the bouncing mushroom.
It most certainly was not Moneybags, although he has the seeds for them. To be perfectly honest, I expected to be a Laura from Avalar. I don't actually know if she actually has any ties to the professor's work, but she might actually be a skilled botanist. I don't know. She is a fawn, so fuck you, Jack.
Jack.
He can just super jump up
Jack
here.
is doing very little actual climbing.
Yes.
I found the legendary golden goose.
And Chuck.
Chuck. Oh, what a darkly comic destiny for all these poor little dragon babies.
Yeah. But Chuck can go screw himself.
Apparently. What you got a bone to pick with Chuck?
I have a bone to pick with Chuck's level, okay? We're only missing some treasure now. Sparks, tell us if there's any more here. Nope. Alright, let's bail.
It sounds to me that your treatment of the dragons normally is a reflection of how you feel about the level in which they appear.
Yes, it is very much a reflection of how I feel about the level. The last treasure that we have is tied directly to the mystery vase.
Oh god. Oh.
Or it could be here. Now it's tied to the mystery vase. There are 17 pieces of treasure left, and they're all in the mystery vase.
Wait.
It's a very small amount of treasure to be in the mystery vase.
The mystery vase sucks.
The mystery vase, I don't actually have a problem with. I dislike it in this level specifically, but that's not its fault.
No, so this level is it's.
This level does not suck. Honestly, the only problem that I really have with this level is the Jack and the Beanstalk story. I actually like that they played the Romeo and Juliet story straight, and I like the date that Sergeant Bird goes on with Isabel.
That.
There are a lot of small character moments here, and I like them.
Oh yeah.
But the gameplay loop for the Jack and the Beanstalk level is just that fucking tedious.
We haven't actually reached the Jack and the Beanstalk shit.
No, we did the Jack and the Beanstalk trope.
Well, we did the trope, but in a way the trope kind of failed because there was no beanstalk. Oh hey, you got the mystery jar.
Yeah, and then I died, so it's not been reset.
He sacrificed himself in order to progress with the puzzle.
Except that the puzzle's been reset, so it doesn't count.
So it's a wash. Oh wait, you just have to get it's in the cave.
I've cut forward to this part.
Oh. Nice. There it is. Go get it. Makes me wish that moat was repulsion gel. I bet Spyro would have a good time with that.
Yeah. I would have a good time with repulsion gel.
For those of you looking for the repulsion gel testing, just look for the blue line.
Cave Johnson does not say that.
No, he says something like that. The irony being that the blue line is literally just a splatter of repulsion gel all over the floor.
Ah.
Though my buddy showed me gameplay from Portal 2 the other night, so god damn it, J.K. Simmons is funny in that.
Yes. No, but Jonah Jameson is usually funny. Alright, and in the next part we'll be moving on to, I think we'll be doing the race level and then going into the fireworks factory, which we cannot complete right
The
now.
fireworks factory!
Alright guys, be safe.